자, 셜록 홈즈 재화벌. 저번 시간에 이어서 계속해서 진행해보도록 하죠. 자, 일단 그 블랙피트의 운명은 어제 다 완료를 했고, 자, 이제 철로 위의 수수께끼란 사건으로 가게 되는데,
This trip to the countryside will be good for you, Holmes. As your friend and your doctor, I really do recommend that you give yourself a complete change of scene. Fresh air, brisk walks, bird watching, chopping wood.
Sounds intolerable. I mean, certainly it sounds delightful.
But you haven't yet told me who your friend is. The one we're going to visit.
끔찍하대.
He is a bee lover.
A bee lover? Do you mean that he keeps bees? That must be Mrs. Hudson, bringing the warm cloth that I requested.
There is someone to see you, Mr. Holmes.
I have no time. Send whoever it is away.
Yes, Holmes, I really think we ought to leave now.
자, 누구지? 라스트 레이드 경감은 아닌 것 같아.
Mycroft.
Sherlock.
Oh, Mr. Holmes? Perhaps you don't remember me. I'm Dr. Watson. We met at the Diogenes Club a few years ago. I documented our encounter in a short story I gave the title The Greek Interpreter.
He does remember you, Watson. My brother remembers everything, and that is why he is so valuable to the government.
We're about to depart for the train station.
I know.
You know?
Sherlock, I need your help. There are people who presently threaten both our country and the Crown itself. You must help us with those methods of yours.
Need help. Those are not words I would readily associate with you, Mycroft.
I wrote you a letter, but you did not reply. And this is not about politics. It's about people. People similar to those whom you pretend to defend in your petty detective affairs.
Everything is about politics with you, Mycroft. I'm not interested.
아,
Have some of your
마이크로프트가
agents,
셜록
your
형이야?
spies, or worse, undertake this job of yours. You are defending your people, and they have little to do with the people I choose to help, I can assure you.
That's the
그렇구나.
point. You think exactly as they do.
나도 중딩 때 원작 많이 읽었었는데
The Merry
하나도
Men.
생각이 안 난다.
He is talking about the
기억이 안
Merry
나.
Men, a band of idealistic terrorists.
Sherlock, do please think about it. They are planning something diabolical. Your country needs you.
You need me, Mycroft, and you are not the country. Although if your waistline expands very much further.
Mrs. Hudson, tea will not be necessary. Dr. Watson, the train conductor, Mr. Parker, is aware that you will be 7 minutes late. You are in the 4th car. The train will be waiting for you. Sherlock, enjoy your time in Staffordshire. And do, please, at least write to me on your return.
좋았어. 자, 그러면 이제 새로운 사건에 대한 의뢰를 받게 되는 것 같은데, 자, 뭐가 추가가 되었네요. 그래. 아니, 작살이 왜 기념품이야?
Watson, I'll hold a cab for us. We leave in 5 minutes for the station.
자, 일주일 후. 자, 계속해보자.
What a gloomy night. It was warmer inside the waiting hall.
Since the station master told us that the train is about to arrive, we should not have to wait very much longer.
Yes, at last.
Attention! The train is arriving at the station. Please stand well away from the platform edge.
I'll take your bags and your blasted archive suitcase.
어,
But Holmes,
뭐지?
the headlight. It's faded away.
Something is wrong. I can't hear any sound from the incoming train.
열차가 증발해버린 건가?
Excuse me, sir. Can you explain what has happened?
I don't know. It's as if the train vanished into thin air.
세상에,
Holmes, say something.
이게 어떻게 된
Quick.
일이야?
Fetch a lantern and let us take a look.
세상에 이런 일이?
It's too dark. Only fog and rails, nothing else.
There is no use in stumbling around here at night. We will come back tomorrow.
열차가 아예 증발해버렸어. 자, 다음날 아침 이른 시각. 자, 수수께끼를 풀어라. 자, 열차가 어떻게 사라졌는지 밝혀내십시오. 자, 이제 본격적으로 왓슨하고 함께 활동을 하는 건가 본데?
Well, here we are again at Evesham Station. We have a full day ahead. Let us begin our investigation.
자, 일단 한번 현장을 조사해보자.
What should we do next, Holmes?
잠깐 이쪽으로 나가려고 했는데 아예 바깥으로 나가버리는구나. 좋아. 자, 그러면 역 안으로 가야 되는 건가? 그래. 자, 그러면 일단 역 안으로 한번 들어가 보자. 자, 일단 그래요. 저 철길에서 오던 그 열차가 증발을 해버렸는데.
First of all, let us examine the area where the train disappeared.
자, 일단 열차가 사라진 지역이라고 하면 이쪽이겠지. 자, 바로 앞에서 그래 불빛과 소리를 내던 열차가 갑자기 증발해버렸어. 자, 상상력으로 현장에서 일어났던 일들을 재현하십시오. 증거가 불충분한 상황에서 효과적입니다.
This is the place where we saw the train vanish last night.
자, 철도 침묵,
Railway sleepers, nothing unusual. A
빈병.
discarded item, possibly thrown from the train. There are no tracks or footprints on the ground.
자, 어떻게 아예
The
사라져버릴 수가
rails have not
있을까?
been touched. There's nothing unusual here. There are no signs to indicate that the train ran off the track.
하지만
Nor
열차가
are there any other
사라져버렸어.
traces. There is nothing whatsoever. There are no clues. But then, a negative result is also a result.
Oh, I see what you're getting at. No clues and you're smiling.
Yes, Watson, I do smile on occasion. This mystery appears very promising. This investigation won't be simple.
자, 현장을
We shall require
조사하라.
a map of the
완료한 임무.
region.
Perhaps the station master could lend us one.
자, 그러면 역장한테 한번 돌아가 보자. 주변 지역이 그려진 지도를 찾아라. 자, 일단 그래요. 역장하고 한번 만나보자. 자, 여기 있네요. 자, 이브샴 역장.
Good morning. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sherlock Holmes.
내 이름은
and this is
홈즈.
my friend and
함정이죠.
colleague, Dr. Watson.
Yes, I remember you. I'm Station Master Everett. You were here last night. So, you are Mr. Holmes, the great detective. Will you be investigating what happened?
I shall indeed.
It is extraordinary that an entire train could disappear like that.
자,
And to think
승객과
of all the
차장도
poor
전부 다
people
실종이
inside it,
됐다고요.
the passengers, the driver.
자, 일단 그래요. 역장의 모습을 좀 잘 살펴보죠. 자, 성성한 백발. 자, 명예 훈장. 자, 뭔가 단서가 될 만한 게 분명 있을 텐데 더. 자, 흑투성이. 자, 그리고 결혼 반지. 자, 열차에 대한 정보.
Could you please give us any details about the train?
Well, there was nothing so very special about it. At least not that I can recall. My memory's not what it used to be.
뭔가 좀 은근히
However, if you need
비협조적인데.
it, you can have the train composition report. It's inside my office.
자, 그리고 철도 지도.
I would be glad to have a detailed map of the local railway district.
But of course, please, take the one that's pinned inside the waiting hall.
See you later, my good man.
자, 일단 그러면 대합실 쪽으로 한번 가봐야 된다 이건데. 아, 여기는 매표소고. 자, 이쪽이겠지? 자, 증거. 아, 왓슨 비켜. 자, 철로 지도. 자, 이게 단서가 될 수 있겠어.
This map will be useful.
좋아, 지도를 가져가고. 자, 이브샴 역에서 발견한 지도로 철로 지역이 표시되어 있다. 자, 좋았어. 또 열차에 대한 그 다른 증거가 더 있을 텐데. 자, 연령은 60대로 추정된다. 오래전에 결혼했으며 소매 끝에 묻은 흙먼지로 모아 정원 손질에 관심이 있는 모양이다. 훌륭한 역장에게 수여하는 배지를 달고 있는 것으로 보아 오랫동안 역장직을 맡아왔음이 분명하다. 조용하고 안정적인 삶을 추구하는 사람이다. 자, 다른 열차의 현황도도 한번 확인을 해봐야겠어. 창고고 여기는. 좋아. 일단 여기는 좀 이따가 조사를 하도록 하고 사무실로 한번 가보도록 하죠. 여긴 뭐지? 아, 우편 보관함.
Railway post bags.
까마님 초콜릿 5개 감사합니다. 자, 사무용 책상. 자, 이걸 한번 확인해보자. 자, 전보가 나와 있어.
A new telegram.
I think we should meet this, Mr. Robinson.
자, 로빈슨. 자, 해당 역사에 전합니다. 현재 토마스 로빈슨은 브레이들링턴 역에서 머무는 중입니다. 자, 그리고 열차 현황표. 자, 이것도 중요하겠지.
Here is the train set.
자, 노선은 노팅엄에서 런던으로 향하던 열차고, 런던 북동부 철도 열차 234호. 자, 구성 현황은 동력실, 석탄칸, 1등석과 우편 보관실, 특수 화물 차량, 토마스 로빈슨이 요청한, 그리고 2등석. 자, 이렇게 있다 이건데. 자, 그리고 이번에는 이 창고도 한번.
This part is probably from a locomotive.
자, 쓰레기 더미. 뭐지 이건? 자, 열차
An old
경적.
locomotive bell.
그 외에 특별한 건 없나? 자, 예비 부품.
This part is probably from a locomotive. This place serves as a storage area for the station.
자, 그 이외에 다른 증거는 없어 보이는데. 진짜 말 그대로 창고니까. 좋아, 그렇다면 일단 자, 이걸 그래, 토마스 로빈슨이라는 사람을 만나서 한번 신문을 해봐야겠어. 안 되잖아. 그럼 역장한테 다시 말을 걸어야 되나? 자, 특수 화물.
According to the
이게 과연
train
무엇이었을지.
composition report, There was a special wagon. What does that entail?
That's a highly secure car, ordered by a private party. It is generally to carry something of value. Those wagons have iron walls, you know, without any windows. And they're fitted with a complex key lock.
That is
자,
important
그리고 열차가
information.
사라졌다면
Do you know
자,
what was
분명히 그걸
inside
노린
this
거겠죠?
particular wagon?
Certainly not. No, that's private. And it's not my responsibility to allot the wagons to whoever.
자, 열차 안의 승객들.
Was there anything exceptional about any of the passengers aboard the train?
What do you mean? Like officials? I wouldn't know. Oh, but now that you mention it, yes, there was something. There was a message from Bridlington station saying that the train had been delayed because of an issue with the passengers. But what kind of problem that they didn't say?
That is interesting.
이건 한번 조사해볼 가치가 있겠어. 자, 브리들링턴역.
You mentioned a problem at Bridlington Station. I should like to visit this station.
자,
Could
일단
you mark
그곳으로
it on the
한번
local
가봐야겠네요.
map?
Of course. It's a suburban railway station. You might take a cab there.
See you later, my good man.
좋았어. 그러면 브래들링턴역으로 바로 가보자. 어이, 김기사! 시동 걸어. 자, 일단 승객들에 대한 정보를 얻어내야 된다 이거죠.
Holmes, how is it even possible for a train to disappear?
자, 일단 한번 들어가 보자고, 역으로.
Railway post bags.
내가 어제 방송할 때 이 게임이 약간 머더드 소울 서스펙트 느낌이 난다 그랬잖아. 그것과 비슷하게 앨런 웨이크의 느낌이 나. 세상에. 안 돼. 자, 이 녀석이 아마 화난 승객 아닐까? 그래. 예. 자, 여러분들
This is an
추천 한
absolute
번씩만
scandal.
부탁드립니다.
It's always the same with these rail companies. No respect for the customer.
자, 일단 이 남자에 대해서 한번 또 자세하게 조사를 해보자. 자, 작업복. 자, 일단 일반적인 노동자 계급의 사람인 것이 신분인 것 같아요. 자, 그리고 값싼표. 결혼함. 왜 이렇게 썽이 났을까? 자, 거친 피부. 혹시 뭐 땅콩이라도 안 줬어? 자, 무슨 일이십니까?
Please calm down, sir. What is your concern?
Concern? What is my concern? I'll tell you what my concern is. Last night I were on the train as usual with my colleague, heading home. Then along came this ridiculous ticket inspector, who started arguing that our tickets were invalid. He
자,
made us get
검표원
off the
때문에
train,
강제 하차를
and he was
당했다
extremely
이거구만.
rude about it.
자, 사라진 열차에 타고 계셨습니까?
Were you aboard the train that vanished last night?
Yes, I heard that it disappeared. But I don't care because we would have stopped before then anyway. Our tickets were valid and no doubt about
자, 이제
it.
또 뭔가
And then, to top it all,
냄새가
the ticket
나는데?
inspector pushed everyone else out too, except for a bunch of rich. Well, of course their type don't need a ticket.
자, 돈 많으신 양반들에 대해서.
Can you recall anything more specific about this fortunate group?
Well, yes. They were all foreigners. Spanish-looking toffs with snake eyes.
Goodbye, sir.
It's a scandal! An absolute outrage!
자, 이번엔 이 남자한테 한번 말을 걸어볼까? 자, 얘가 로빈슨이란 친구네.
Good day to you, sir.
Good day. To whom am I speaking?
My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is...
Are you a representative of this damned railway company? Because I have a complaint.
We are not from the railway company. We are...
Well, in that case, Mr. Shamrock Flomes, please excuse me, but I'm not in the mood for idle chit-chat at the moment.
자, 엄청나게 거드름을 피우는 녀석이다. 자, 한번 또 그래 조사를 해보자. 자, 호주 전통 모자. 호주 사람인가? 아니 설마 쌤? 자, 값비싼 정장. 자, 굵직한 금제 반지. 딱 봐도 돈이 꽤 있어 보이는구만. 자, 또 다른 거. 그래. 자, 화려한 구두. 자, 로빈슨 씨.
You must be Mr. Robinson, is that correct?
Yes?
I am leading the investigation of the disappearing train. It would help if you could answer my questions.
Ah, well, all right. I have nothing to hide.
자, 일단 계속해서 물어보자고. 자, 일단 과연 그 특수 화물이란 게 어떤 거였는지 먼저 확인해 볼 필요가 있겠어요.
I presume it was you who placed the order for the special wagon.
Yes, it was to transport my valuable prototype safely to London. My prototype is a revolutionary device. It is capable of producing electricity. I'm a businessman and
발명품.
an engineer. I had already found several potential customers for my invention, but I was very optimistic about the directors' board who were travelling on the train last night.
자, 이사회 임원.
You mentioned a director's board. Which company do they own?
The Chilean Barcazas Company. I had made an appointment with them. Now they are lost, along with the train and my prototype.
What do you know about
자, 뭔가
the
뒤가
Barcazas
구린데.
company?
It's a large South American company. They showed a great deal of interest in my prototype, and they seemed wealthy enough to do business with.
자, 발명품의 값어치.
This revolutionary machine of yours, was it very valuable?
For God's sake, sir, it is priceless. It could change the world we live in, and yet I was selling it for almost nothing. I am a humanitarian, you see. I do not know if I will ever be able to get over this disaster. I cannot believe that it disappeared with that damn train.
자, 열차에 타고 계셨습니까?
Mr. Robinson, could you please clarify? Were you traveling alongside your prototype?
Yes, I was. But I had to step off the train. And all because of this stupid station master.
I received a telegram declaring that an important person, a Mr. Bromsby, wished
자,
to see you in the waiting
브롬스비라는
room.
사람.
I merely informed you of this.
Mr. Bromsby is a wealthy gentleman. His interest in my invention was truly unexpected. So yes, of course.
자, 점점
I
새로운
agreed to see him.
인물들이 그 언급이 되면서
Unfortunately, he
이야기가
wasn't
커지는데.
there. I thought perhaps he might have been delayed, so I chose to wait a while. But despite my requests, the train left the station without me.
저 열차가 그냥 출발해
Absolutely
버렸다고.
unacceptable.
The timetable is strict. We cannot wait any longer. The regulations require the train to be on time.
You are an idiot. You will pay for it. I will sue you.
The ticket inspector forced all the passengers from the train except for the directors of the Barcazas Chilean company.
좋아, 일단 그러면 자, 또 다른 단서가 있을까? 자, 일단 그래. 자, 특수 화물과 벼랑간 사라진 열차 관계가 없어. 그래. 자, 우연의 일치. 열차에 바르카자스의 임원들만 탑승했던 것은 우연에 불과하다. 업무 도중 영무원이 실수를 저지른 것이다. 그리고 남겨진 칠레 임원들. 열차에는 칠레 기업 바르카자스의 임원들만 남아있었다. 누군가 의도적으로 다른 손님들을 하차시켰던 것으로 추정된다. 난 이쪽에 걸어보겠어. 그래. 자, 일단 그러면 역장하고도 한번 얘기를 해봐야 될 것 같은데? 잠깐만. 자, 바닥 사이의 틈새, 종이. 자, 이런 게 있었어.
The insurance policy for Robinson's machine. A significant sum.
자, 보험금이 있었어. 자, 보험약관 제25-64585 토마스 엘 로빈슨의 발명품 자동 전력 생성기를 보험 대상으로 등록합니다. 해당 약관은 시제품이 손상되었을 경우 손해액이